All right, here we go. Video number 3. So I don't have it reacting yet because virtual students, I want to show you a couple of places where you could affect your percent yield. I didn't want to jump ahead for you all. So in our weighing dish, we have our silver nitrate crystals. Let me pick that up so you can see what they look like. Don't want to drop my iPad. Stroll would not be happy with me. So there's what the crystals look like. Nothing special. Looks sort of like table salt. And so to get all the crystals from here into here, it's really important. So my technique is, imagine you're at the boardwalk and you got a big slice of pizza. I always like to fold my pizza in half. So that's what I'm going to do to my weighing dish here. I'm going to fold it in half, sort of corner to corner like that, and I can use that to pour my crystals in. So I pour it in very slowly. I don't want to spill it, right? I want to get 100% yield. If I spill some crystals on the table, boom, look at that. I'm not getting 100% yield. Unless some random event happens and I luck out. And then I want to look at my weighing dish very closely, make sure all the crystals are out. And I looked at mine, yes, all the crystals are gone. Because if I had some silver nitrate crystals in here, in the end, I wouldn't get as much silver back. And that will affect negatively my percent yield. It'll make it less than what it should be, based on what stoichiometry says. So look at my silver nitrate solution, and we're going to very gently stir this. Now, this is the chemical, if you get it on your skin, will turn your skin purple. So I want to make sure I don't drip this over the table. I'm going to sort of move my stirring rod up and down very slowly. I'm going to sort of try to crush these crystals. These crystals are pretty soluble. It means they dissolve pretty rapidly. Some chemicals are slightly soluble and you got to stir it and stir it and stir it. This happens very quickly. Now, not all the silver crystals were dissolved. Silver nitrate crystals were dissolved, then we would not be able to get as much silver. The silver nitrate has to be dissolved in the water. It has to be aqueous so that it can move around and switch places, right? Ionic compounds cannot react with single replacement reactions through single replacement reactions unless they're dissolved, they're aqueous. All right, so there we go. It's all dissolved. Now here's the thing. If I just pulled my stirring rod out and there's liquid on there. All right, there's some silver on here, and if I pull that out, that liquid contains silver. That would affect my percent yield. I wouldn't get all my silver back. So I'm going to use very carefully, I'm going to use my water bottle, my distilled water, and I'm going to just spray my stirring rod as I pull it out. This will try to get a little bit more silver back in there. And then I'll put that right in the sink so I don't accidentally touch it and get purple fingers. All right, so what we're going to do now is take our copper wire. Here it is. And now we're going to put it into the solution. And now the chemical reaction starts, right? What's the chemical reaction? Right, here's the chemical reaction. Look, silver nitrate, our solution, is reacting with the copper and the copper wire. One of these chemicals is limiting. Once one of these chemicals runs out, once it's all used up, the reaction's done. We can't make any more silver. So we'll just leave this on for a few minutes. At this point, you can sort of speed up the frame rate. You can go to 2x or 3x and check out the reaction. So we're going to see the copper wire change colors. We'll see the solution, the liquid, actually change colors. All right, so this is going to take 15, 20, 30 minutes. In class, we're going to let this go overnight. But one thing I want to point out, and then I'll pause and I'll come back in like 15 or 20 minutes. Check out right here. You see a little bit of coloration change. All right, that's going to show you what's going to come here. So I'll stop the video. 15 or 20 minutes from now, I'll come back, and that way you don't have to watch this like paint drying.